Good morrow, lovely little ghosts, and welcome to the Dark Orchard for Lara Watson's 13 Days of Vlogoween.
Thanks, Anton. Without further delay, let's get this started. Happy Halloween, everyone. Do you want to play a game? As was said in my intro, this is my Vlogoween series. And more specifically, today I'm going to be doing a Jigsaw The Jig Is Up inspired look. This look is sort of inspired by the Ice 9 Kills version of Jigsaw. This look is inspired by the glamorous Billy the Puppet that we saw on stage with Ice 9 Kills. So, without further delay, let's get started. First off, I have to take off my lipstick. For anyone that's wondering, this is actually Jeffree Star's dream house. See, it's real pretty. I wonder if I could film at this low light. Can you guys see me at this low light? I don't know. You can see all the bags under my eyes. That's one thing. We gonna try it here. We're gonna try it at this low light and see how it goes. Might be my new light setting for makeup looks. We'll see. First things first, I'm taking off my lipstick. For anyone that's wondering, this is Jeffree Star Dream House. And then because I feel absolutely naked without lipstick, I'm going to go ahead and do my lipstick even if I have to touch it up later. So Billy the Puppet actually has some really bright red lips, which is perfect because that's one of my favorite lip shades, and I'm actually going to use Jeffree Star Rich Blood. The idea to do this actually came from my cousin, who asked for work-appropriate costumes that were still sort of elaborate. In my opinion, Billy the Puppet is one of the best representations of work-appropriate but elaborate. You can do like a Jazzy Jigsaw and dress nice, wear a pantsuit, wear the little red bow tie. So because Billy the Puppet is a puppet and he's very, very, very pale, like plaster pale, I'm going to use some light cream paint and lightly dust over my face. I'm using a foundation brush for this because I want the strokes. I want it to look sort of crackled and creased, almost like it's a plaster mask versus just part of my face. So I'm using a foundation brush because the brush bristles will make it kind of textured. And I'm just taking a sponge and smoothing out my edges so that I don't get it in the hair. Now that I'm just a little bit more pale than normal, I'm going to take my Wet n Wild black paint pot and do the circles around my eyes. Next, using the exact same paint pot, I'm going to do the defined lines, meaning I'm going to do the puppet drop jaw line and a few contouring. And what I'm using here is just a throwaway lipstick applicator that I dipped in the Wet n Wild black paint pot. What you just saw me do is I just smudged out the line that I used to contour the nose. Because I contoured it in black and you don't want it to be too harsh, I just smudged it out and blended it into the white makeup. That way it looks more like a shadow than a harsh line. Because the only harsh line that you want is the chin harsh line. Because Billy the Puppet's cheeks are these large round cheeks. Of course, there are SFX ways to do this. You can build it up with liquid latex or Prozaid, but for a simple work-appropriate look, you probably don't want to go to all that trouble. So instead, I'm going to create a powdered contour. So I'm actually going to go in with a regular brown bronzer and create sort of a circular contour on my jawline. Next, I'm going to take a clean lipstick applicator, dip it in some red eyeshadow, and then make the circular pattern on the cheeks. For this, I'm actually using the shade Prick in Jeffree Star's Blood Sugar. And now that I have the Blood Sugar palette out, I'm actually going to take the shade Blood Sugar and put it on my lid. The red on the lid is to mimic the red in Billy the Puppet's eyes. Because as you know, his eyes are red, but you probably don't want to be walking around all day at work with red contacts in. So the solution? Put some red eyeshadow on your lid and don't blend it up. Just keep it on the lid. So it's just that pop of red anytime you close your eyes. Now you could be done here. You could pop some contour on underneath your jaw and you could be done. Or you can go a little bit more Laura extra and add some glitter. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be adding Antoinette from Medusa's Makeup. And I'm going to be using that same applicator. And I'm just going to lightly pat some glitter on. And then, just to be a little bit more extra, I put some black glitter in the corners of my eyes. And there you have it, a very quick, very simple, but somewhat glam and quote-unquote work appropriate Billy the Puppet from Saw. You can always dress up a costume or dress down a costume. You can wear a black t-shirt and a cute little handmade bow tie, or you can wear a pantsuit. People are still going to look you in the eye and know you're supposed to be Billy the Puppet from Saw. They might call you Jigsaw, they might call you Saw, they might call you the Mask from Jigsaw or the Mask from Saw, but they're going to know who you are and they're going to know what you're from. So it's all a matter of preference and how far you want to go to make the costume look perfect in your eyes. I, for one, just like adding a bunch of glitter to everything that I do. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that it was informative. I hope that you can use some of the techniques or feel inspired by it for your Halloween look. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come around again soon. Say bye. Bye.